All right, so it's Friday, and yesterday we talked about how God used Paul's quote unquote mistake. We can't say it with confidence, but it seems to be that Paul is perhaps just following his passion and his heart. Um, Nonetheless, I told you yesterday that we're going to talk about how God uses your mistakes, my mistakes, our pain, and our suffering. Now, these are the words of Paul from another epistle, okay? The epistle to the Romans. Remember, he had a special work to do in Rome? Well, I think his special work came as a result of giving us one of the most profound and theologically rich books in the New Testament. 16 chapters in the book of Romans. If you want to take a deep dive and spend about a year, study Romans, all right? Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him and who have been called according to his purpose. So God works together all things, our mistake, our mistakes, our pain, our pains, and our sufferings. And we always don't know, we always don't see, we always can't comprehend. But when we know that God, who is sovereign and all powerful, it gives us a sense of not only relief, but of confidence to know that God is at work in our lives. And our life is nothing but, well, it's like one of my favorite poems. This is written by Corrie ten Boom. If you don't know who Corrie ten Boom is, Corrie ten Boom is a woman who survived Nazi Germany. She lived in concentration camp and had a great resolve and faith with the Lord. And she writes a beautiful poem that I want to read to you. And I think I hope this is a source of encouragement to you. Really, today's Daily Dose, I want to encourage you because we've all made mistakes. We've all had pains and hurts in our lives. And we've all, at some level, have suffered. Or we've seen people that we love who have suffered. And we need to have the perspective, a biblical perspective that's not so cheap and so quick and so pat and so rote, but a depth and a perspective that is still filled with hope and still can point people to our sovereign God who is in charge. So let me read this poem for you by Corrie ten Boom. My life is but a weaving. My life is but a weaving. Between my God and me, I cannot choose the colors he weaveth steadily. Oftentimes he weaveth sorrow, and I, in foolish pride, forget he sees the upper, and I see the underside. Not till the loom is silent and the shuttle ceases to fly will God unroll his canvas and reveal the reason why. The dark threads are as needful in the weaver's skillful hand as the threads of gold and silver in the pattern he has planned. He knows, he loves, he cares. Nothing this truth can dim. He gives the very best to those who leave the choice to him. Today, I just want to encourage you that you would continue to surrender your life as a great weaving in the tapestry of the master weaver as he puts your life together and he uses all things for your good. I love you, and we'll see you next week on the Daily Dose.